Hello, Andrew Kopp here. Hold on, let me turn this down real quick. That's my nature sounds. When I read, I like to listen to like crickets and thunderstorms and like the natural sounds. It helps me read better and relax. But today's book I want to talk about is Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. The legend of it all. Tony Robbins, probably one of the most famous self-development, emotional intelligence guy out there. Somebody I look up to tremendously. I have another one of his books, Awaken the Giant Within. Tony Robbins is great at what he does. All of us, whether we're entrepreneurs or whatever we are, we need a game plan in life about finances. Me personally, I'm not at that point in my life where I want to guide you guys on finances. That's something I'm still taking control of myself. So I'm not a what does Ty Lopez call it, a dilettante, right? You read one thing and you think you're an expert. I'm not ready to give financial advice at this particular point in my life. However, what I read though that I think can apply to any facets of life is something called friction, right? And friction is basically something we all know what friction is, but something that's hard to do, right? How many people are making things harder than it has to be? And my best example of friction is, let's say you're talking to somebody and they're sending you text messages that are just ultra long. I like to do that. I like to send ultra long text messages. But then people get mad when you don't answer it right away, right? What people don't understand is that willpower is finite. We only have so much energy available. And the harder things that we do, the more willpower we're being used. So if someone sends you a long text message and you want to send a long text message back or a long email back, of course it's going to take you a longer amount of time. Why? Because it takes a lot of energy. Another example I could give you guys is, let's say, your mom, right? I do this a lot to my mom. She tells me, go to the bank, walk the dogs, and go get some fish. Now, although I think going to the bank might be the most important thing out of them three, I'm gonna walk the dog first, right? Why? Because it takes the least amount of energy. And in my last video, I spoke about how humans do what's easiest, right? That's just how we're programmed. So I think friction is something that we have to take into account. I want to kind of read you something that Tony Robbins said in the book that I found interesting. He said that he was basically comparing the countries who donate organs, like you go to DMV, they actually want to donate an organ to help save somebody. He's basically comparing different countries and why some countries' rates and percentages are much higher than others. And what he says is, in countries with the lowest donor rates, like Denmark, there is a small box that says, check here if you want to participate in the organ donor program. In countries with the highest rates, like Sweden, the form says, check here if you don't want to participate in the organ donor program. He goes on to say, that's the secret. Nobody likes to check the boxes. It's not that we don't want to donate our organs. The little bit of inertia makes all the difference in the world. So what does that mean? Most of it, in those countries with the lower ratings, to check the box if you want to donate. And people don't want to check the box, right? So if you don't check the box, you're not going to donate. But with the countries with the highest percentage, it's you check the box if you don't want to donate, right? So nobody wants to check the boxes. So if you don't check the box in the highest countries, you basically want to donate. So that reversal of one word changed percentages by 90%. All because people don't want to do the extra work. Now, why am I saying this to you guys, alright? I don't know where you guys are in your businesses or anything that you're doing, but check your website. How much friction is on your webpage? When I go to your webpage, do I have 500 things I'm looking at? Do I have to, stay on the website for 5 minutes just to find out how to subscribe to your newsletter or how to get the products that I'm looking for? I mean, think about it. If the computer takes 0.01 seconds to load, you get fucking frustrated. So when you're looking at your businesses and your landing pages and your subscribe pages, your blogs and things like that, the more friction it takes somebody to understand what the hell is going on, the more you're frustrating them and the least chance you have in converting. People are fucking lazy. And the quicker that we understand that, just the quicker we could take advantage of it. And I don't say take advantage in a condescending or a negative way, but we have to come to the realization that it is what it is. This is going to happen regardless, so the faster we use it to our advantage, the faster we can get to the goals we want to monetarily, right? I talked about blessings the other day. So that's basically what I want to speak about. Making things easier. Making things easier for your customers, for your consumers, for your fans, for your following, for your tribe. Make it easier for them. People don't like to fucking think, so don't make them. And I mean, that's not to say don't provide good content, but make things easier as possible, right? If you have a landing page, you ask them for email, first name, last name, phone number, just ask for the email and first name. I guarantee it'll drive your conversions up. Okay, so with that being said, like I said, this book is called Money, Master the Game, Tony Robbins. And if you don't know who Tony Robbins is, I think you're living under a rock at this point. And, you might ask me what is the latest movie on. I can't tell you, so maybe I'm living under a rock. But, so comment below. Comment on the sides, whether it's Facebook, YouTube. Tell me how you like this video. And tell me one thing, question of the day. What are you doing that you can make easier that you're not doing today? I love to hear from you guys. I'll be in the comment box reading these comments, commenting. So yeah, so tell me what's one thing that you can make easier for your customer, for your loved one, that you're not doing. I love to hear from you guys. See you later.